Hi guys, welcome to Square One Pilates. So this is Holly and I'm Kaitlyn for those that don't know us. And it's Funky Tight Friday, which is exciting. So I hope you can all join us along at home as well.
Thank you, Sol, for developing Funky Tights Friday, bringing a bit of fun to lockdown.
So today we're going to go through a 45-minute mat session again that you can join in with at home. Again, if you have any niggling, screaming injuries, please talk to your physiotherapist about that rather than pushing through them, and I'll make modifications along the way to help you guys out. So let's start by taking a seat and we're going to face straight ahead. Thank you, Holly. We're going to begin with a mermaid.
Too excited to lie down.
We're going to begin with a mermaid, thank you. So we're going to be in our Z sit position. So let's have right leg in front, left behind. And again, if your hips just don't like this, we can just sit cross-legged or on a chair. So we're going to have our arms out to the side, thank you, and we're going to exhale, come up and over towards the right, squeezing all the air out of the lungs, and then we're going to inhale, come up nice and tall again through the center. Exhale over towards the left, and inhale back up through the center. Beautiful. Keep going with this here, guys. Just at this tempo is fine. We're just warming up our thoracic and whatnot before we get into everything. Quite good if you've been sitting, doing some homeschooling, holding some stress, let it all out.
So good.
Get moving. Perfect, good. Let's head back over towards the right, everyone. And then we're going to take our top hand and we're going to turn underneath, take it through the hole, pretend you're shaking someone's hand behind you, and then wrapping back out. Perfect. And we're going to do this 3 times here. So you'll exhale as you curl around, inhale back up to the beginning. Beautiful, last one. Then we'll finish up nice and tall. Perfect, let's go over to the other side. So left foot in front now, thank you. Sorry, switching legs to the other side.
Sorry, I'm not being
Good, that's fine. Arms out to the side. Exhale over towards the left, everyone. Good, inhale back up nice and tall. Relaxing through the shoulders, exhale over towards the right. Good, and we're going to keep moving through here. Just moving side to side like you're seaweed in the sea.
And you're stuck with both of us again.
Yes.
I hope that's okay.
So it couldn't have been too bad because my boss has wanted to do it again. So she mustn't have died.
It was more that we asked who else wanted to have a go and then everyone sat on their hands. So it's okay, we're going to try again.
One more towards the left, thank you everyone.
She's a heartache to follow.
And then top hand underneath. Good, shake someone's hand behind you and then coming back out to the beginning. And we're going to do this 3 times here. So curling back underneath, inhale back up to the beginning. One more, thank you. Beautiful. And then wrapping back up to the start. Perfect. Can everyone please lie on your tummies now? So we have a towel here. If you could get a towel or a pillow or something at home, just to rest your forehead on so our heads are nice and relaxed. And we're going to go into our extension series. So if this isn't appropriate for you or your upper back is just too stiff for this, I'll get you on your hands and knees and you can do a cat-camel instead. Or I can show you another variation. So let's go hands up near shoulders, thank you. Good. And our elbows are going to be in the air like we have little grasshopper wings. So we'll go hands down on the mat, perfect, elbows up into the air, into our prone extension. Good. So we are going to inhale, start by taking our gaze up, shine our sternum forward like we have a torch on the front, and then exhale, coming back down. So guys, just a tiny movement today. I want you to think length through the lower back and that we're just peeling up to either, where you'd wear a heart rate monitor, a bra strap line, whatever resonates with you, and then exhaling, coming back down again. Good. Perfect. So it's just to warm up our thoracic into some extension before we go into the next exercise. And it's quite nice if we've been sitting all day. Good. If we could just do 3 more here, guys, just nice and slow. Inhaling as we come up, sending the shoulder blades down, grasshopper wings down, and then exhale, coming back down to the table. This is a fabulous one for Holly.
It is.
Too busy looking after all of us.
Very stiff.
On her laptop. Beautiful, good. And now let's just relax the head, neck and shoulders. We'll go arms by your side. Beautiful. So for those that do have stiff thoracics and couldn't join in on that exercise, this one will be quite good for you. So we'll go palms down, thank you everyone. Good, shoulders nice and relaxed. So first we're just going to start by squeezing the shoulder blades together and then slightly taking the hands up off the ground. Good. Place the hands back down and then just relax the shoulders again. Perfect. Good. And again, squeezing shoulders, float the hands just up off the mat and then place them back down again. Good. So I like to exhale as I lift the hands and then inhale as you're just placing them back down onto the earth. So this is a really good way to work through your rhomboids and our lower traps, which help if you get a bit necky. Perfect. Let's do 3 more here. Thank you, guys. And you just want to try and keep the head nice and relaxed down onto the pillow. So I don't really want too much tension through the neck. Beautiful. 1 more, everyone at home. Reaching those fingers out nice and long. Perfect. Good. So now we're going to take our arms, floating them up off the mat, and we're going to do a pulse. So we're going to pulse the hands up and down like little wings, and we're going to pulse 10 times before we lower back down onto the mat. And lowering back down here. Perfect. So this is what we call our dart. It's just with our head down. Good. Let's go again, everyone. So floating shoulder blades together, hands up off the mat, and pulsing for 10. If you want a more advanced variation, you can lift the head up off the towel, and Holly can show you this one next. Good. So you'll just find that your sternum is just floating up off the mat. Chin is tucked in, so we have a nice long neck. Pulsing the arms, and then lowering everything back down again. Guys, we're going to do 3 more for everyone at home, whichever variation you prefer. Good. You'll prefer this variation if you have that available range in your thoracic to move through as well. But if you're a little bit stiffer, the first variation is very nice to work through those weak muscles. Beautiful. Good. 1 more for good luck, guys, because it's Funky Friday. Bring some joy to our lockdown lives. Fabulous. And if everyone can just roll up now, and then we're going to sit back on our heels into a child's pose just to take our lower backs into the opposite direction. Stretch out through the bottom. Beautiful. Good. And then we're all just going to come to lying on your right side. Good. So again, you can either have bottom hand supporting your head, resting on a pillow, whatever's easiest. And yeah, just like Holly is here, we're actually going to have both legs out long today. So what we're going to start with is just your traditional. It's we are going to exhale, float the top leg up, and then inhale, take it back down. So just to be finicky, we're going to have toes pointing inwards. So you're going to rotate the leg inwards. Good. So the toe dip down to the earth and then comes back up. And you're only going to take the leg up as high as you can before you start to bend through the top of your waist. Because then we can really isolate it to your glute medius, which is really good for your pelvic stability and when you're walking. And now Holly's used her top arm as well just to support her, which is also a good idea. If you want it a little more challenging, you can have hand on the top of your hip, but you'll have to use your tummy a lot more. Fabulous. We're going to go 5 more here, guys. You can do it, Holly. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. We just like options. Good, 2 more. Just keeping a nice slow tempo, otherwise you won't feel it through the side of the hip. Beautiful. If you want a challenge, keep the leg up in the air now and 10 backward circles. So if you could imagine you had a little paintbrush on the end of the foot and you're just doing a little circle in an anti-clockwise direction. Fabulous. And again, tummy is staying nice and still so we're not getting any wavy spines. Perfect. Good. Bend the bottom leg, everyone. We're going to take the top leg up again, and just like last time, we're going to clean the table with our foot and slide it forward, keeping the leg nice and straight, and exhale, take it back behind you. Good. Again, nothing should be moving through your trunk, and we want to squeeze the bottom as the leg is going back. So I'm going to push here today a little bit more, guys. This is 4. I want to see if we can do 6 more. Holly will let me know.
It's harder today.
It must be that nice sun that's come out today.
Yep.
Good. Good. Just do 2 more here now. Thank you, guys. And you should be feeling a lovely warmth through the side of the hip for everyone at home. Fabulous. Okay, have a break, guys. So we're just going to do 1 more here. You're going to have both legs out nice and straight. We're going to do the développé. So we are going, yes, we're going to turn our feet out into a frog. Good, you're going to slide the toe up towards the heel, straighten the leg. Good, sweep the heel back down towards the starting position.
See, we haven't rehearsed.
That's okay. Beautiful, good. So the trick with this one is I want you wrapping out this knee as much as possible, but I don't want you rolling back through the hip. So if you find you're slowly rolling back onto your spine, we're not isolating it to your glute. Good. 4 more, guys. Perfect. So pointing the toe, slide it along the heel, straightening the knee, try not to move the leg as you do that, and then sweeping it down. Good. 2 more. You'll learn I'm really bad at counting, guys. But it doesn't matter, you have to do it anyway. Yeah, okay. So yay, good. And it is over. Just, yeah, we'll roll over. We'll go other side. We'll leave it there. Rolling over to the other side. Thank you, guys. For the purpose of the video, Holly will flip around so you can still see. Legs will be starting out nice and long. Good. Top hand will be there to support you. So if you're looking down at your body right now, you should be in one nice straight line, not bent through the hips. Good. We're going to turn our top leg inwards, and then we're going to take it up towards the air and then down back towards the earth again. Perfect. And we're going for 10. Perfect. Tummies are on. Trunk is still. Good. And I like to just tap the toe down towards the earth and then bring it back up again too, so you just get a bit of feedback about your range. Because you'll notice as you start to get a little bit tired, you'll shorten it or speed up, which is not what we're doing here. We want time under tension for muscle development. Fabulous. 3 more, please. Good. Perfect. Hold that leg in the air if you don't want to have a rest, and 10 backward circles. Oh, I was about to say that is a very large circle. Beautiful. Just a little circle, thank you, guys. It doesn't matter if it looks a bit more like an octagon. It will become a circle. Good. And it just really isolating into our deep hip muscles. Is that 3 more? No? Okay, all right. Beautiful. While we're here, we'll float the leg up again, thank you. And then we're going to slide it forward. So inhale, taking the leg forward along the bed. Yes, yes. Bend the bottom leg for support, guys. You can do it with the bottom leg out straight, but it is very, very hard. But if you like a challenge, go for it. Beautiful. And again, we're going for 10 here, guys. So ideally, with where Holly's up to, I'd like another 5 more. So keep working through it here, guys. And I want you working hard on your tummies and your head, neck, and shoulder organization. So I don't want any shoulders communicating with the ears. So we should have nice space in between them as well. Yes, perfect. Good, good. Legs out long again, so going into our développé. So we'll turn out into a frog. Good, you'll slide the toe up to the heel. Toe up to the heel. Guys, just copy Holly. I can't speak. Toe up towards the knee, thank you. Straighten the leg and then squeeze the heels back together.
It's been a long week.
Toes are heels and knees are heels, whatever. Good. So Holly's doing a really nice job of not rolling back through the hips. She's getting a nice external rotation through the hips. So again, I don't really mind if you just have a little bit of range. It's just about controlling it through that movement and just isolating it to the hip as well. Keep going, everyone. 3 more. Just because I know Holly's loving it.
Always, Kaitlyn.
Yes. Good. Perfect.
I've lost count too.
Last one. Fabulous. And then rolling onto the back. Thank you.
This side? I feel like I'm facing the wrong way, but this is okay.
No, this is okay. So, guys, we're going to head into some bridges. So let's have our feet hip width apart, knees separated. Good. Let's just start with a double leg bridge. So let's rock the pelvis back, take the hips up towards the ceiling, and then melting back down through the sternum as we're rolling down. Perfect. Thank you. So it depends on your neck. I'd prefer that you take anything out from underneath the head when you're doing your bridges. But again, everybody's different. Perfect. So what I want to look at here is keep moving through your bridges, guys. I want knees always separated, so we're not getting any wobbly knees as we're coming up and down. And our shoulders are staying nice and relaxed. Beautiful. So Holly's doing a really nice job at moving through the spine. She's finding nice length through the front of the body as she's coming up. You're just feeling like you're sending that energy up and over the knees. And then melting back down again. Lovely. We'll do 5 more, thank you, because everyone likes strong bottoms. Good spinal mobility. Good. Perfect. And it is a nice warm up for the bridges to come. Good. Nice work, guys. So now let's mix it up a little bit. Let's peel up into the bridge. And then let's rise up onto the toes. So lift the heels and then place the heels back down. Keep repeating this here, guys, but stay up in the bridge. So you're lifting the heels up and down whilst in the bridge position. Good. You're going to want to cheat and let the hips drop, but keep them up nice and high. Think nice length through the front of the hips. 4 more, thank you, guys. Good. Good. 1 more. And then melting back down through the sternum and relax the body at the bottom. Perfect. So let's go through another round of this. Let's peel up again. Thank you. Good. Squeezing the bottom. What's wrong? Coming up to the heels.
I think I didn't sign up for this.
At least 45 minutes of exercise.
I
Tick.
know, it's so good. I will feel better after.
Tick. Tick.
Which is why it's good to do the live sessions, because it makes you sign up to it and do it.
Holds you accountable.
Yep.
Which is what we love. Guys, just 2 more at home and then you can roll down. Beautiful. So because we like options, guys, rolling down through the spine, thank you. Have a breath at the bottom. You can either continue with this here, or we're going to move into your standard single leg bridge. So we're going to float your right leg up into tabletop, those that would like to join. And then we're going to exhale, just roll up through the spine. Good. And then rolling back down through the spine. Good. So just trying to get each vertebrae peeling up and down, moving well. Keep moving through here, guys. This is looking fabulous. I'm just looking for about 6 to 8, about 4 now. Good. And things I just want you to be aware about is that you're keeping length through both waists, so we're not shortening one hip, and that our pelvis is nice and level. So we can place some cocktails on them to drink in our funky tights later today.
Yes. Which
would be lovely. But not at work, guys. Not allowed.
No.
1 more.
After.
Good.
A few more hours, Kaitlyn, that's all.
Place the right leg back down onto the earth. Good. Give yourself a little wiggle. And then we're going to go left leg up in towards a tabletop position again. And exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath, rolling all the way back up. And inhale, rolling back down again. Thank you, guys. Beautiful. Holly is doing a fabulous job. Please keep some awareness that your knees aren't going inwards.
Sorry.
No, it looks good. Just pointing out to some things at home that might be happening.
I was thinking about the cocktails.
Oh, okay. All too easy at the moment, guys. Not condoning, midweek drinking.
Trying not to.
3 more.
Not till 5 p.m.
You can do it, Holly. 2 more to go, and then we're even. Perfect. Good. Slightly harder than last week, guys. So again, drop to the other variation if it's not appropriate. Fabulous. Place the legs back down. Good. So while we're here, let's just keep our legs on the ground and we'll inhale as we rock our legs over to one side. Good. Try and lift the hips up off the ground. Also, then you'll exhale. Come back through the center. Then inhale over to the other side. So again, your range is just as far as you can go, guys, keeping your opposite shoulder down so that we can really isolate it towards your lumbar spine. You'll get a bit of thoracic in there as well. Good. Let's go just one more either side here, guys, just to give our bodies a rest before we move into the next fun activity. And because it is Funky Friday, I'm feeling some lower abdominals. Yes. I didn't tell Holly what else we were doing, so it's all a surprise. If everyone, can we please go hands behind head, please? Let's have feet on the ground to begin with. We're just going to go through your generic chest lift. So you're going to exhale, curl up, send the ribs down, then inhale, come back down onto the ground. You can place a pillow underneath your head if you don't want to go all the way back, which is fine. Good. Keep moving through here, guys. Again, if you're a bit of a necky person, we can keep going with the side to sides or a couple more bridges at the moment before we move into the because you'll be okay with that. Beautiful. Good. So Holly's doing a nice job of staying nice and open through the front of the chest. So we're not bringing the elbows closer together. So keeping that nice width. 2 more, Holly. Fabulous. Good. And again, nothing should really be happening at your pelvis down towards your legs. So it's just the ribs sending down and then coming back onto your back. Fabulous. Good. So get excited, guys. My next plan was 100. Sorry. We'll float the arms out by your side. Thank you. Palms down. And again, if you want legs in tabletop, let's float them there now, actually, Holly. Okay. Good. But you can leave the legs down if you want. Let's float up into a chest lift. Send the arms out nice and long above the mat and pumping the arms up and down. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going with this here, guys. Holly will be glad to know we're only doing 50 today. And again, if it's not appropriate for your neck, you can leave the head down. So I often do hundreds with my ladies that are a bit necky with the head down as well. 1 more. And back down. Good. Perfect. Holly did a nice variation there where she has one hand behind her head also. So that's a nice little bit of support.
Yep.
Holly gets necky, so she wouldn't have liked that. Okay, so guys, are you okay to do 1 more, Holly?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yep.
so we're going to go through 1 more round of 50. Again, 1 hand's behind head, head stays down, or you can do the full 100. Beautiful. So curling up when you're ready. Thank you. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Keep going here, guys. Really flattening our lower backs down against the mat. 1 more. And curling down. Let's give our knees a bit of a cuddle and let's roll around. Give our spines a bit of a stretch. Nice. That's quite good.
That was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, good. Let's go into a roll up. Okay. Let's do a full roll up. So let's go legs out nice and long, guys. And technically we'll start with arms overhead. They don't have to be quite on the ground, but just hovering above. So we'll take a deep breath in, fill the lungs, then we'll exhale, curl up into a chest lift, roll all the way into a seated position, hold the C curve, and then stack up nice and tall at the top. Good. Deep breath in here, and then exhale, rolling back, Nice and slow, keeping the heels down on the ground. Good. So you can also have legs bent when you're doing this, guys, if this is too much for you. But Holly is fabulous at Pilates and she's had lots of practice at a roll up, teaching Matt for all those years. Good. And exhale, rolling back. If you're a square one, what would you call it? Seasoned traveller, maybe?
Yeah. This is payback.
Yes,
all those,
payback.
All those things I made to do. This is my favourite exercise though.
One more, thank you guys. Exhale, roll up into your roll up.
More of the hundreds is the payback.
And then can we stack up nice and tall at the top? So let's just bend the legs here. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Talking to me.
All right, so we're sitting up nice and tall, legs are bent and our arms are forward. So don't roll anywhere just yet. Okay, so we're going to roll down, tuck the pelvis back and then stop halfway. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, curl all the way back up again. Stacking up nice and tall once you reach the top. Sorry, because Holly is necky today. She's going to cross her arms and you can also do that at home or keep them across your chest if that's appropriate. Rolling halfway and then coming up nice and tall. Beautiful. Good. Let's go a little bit lower, guys. Let's see how far you can go, right to where you feel really uncomfortable and then rolling all the way back up. Good. Last one, guys. We're going to roll all the way down, but it has to be the slowest roll down you've ever done. Feet are on the ground. Beautiful. Feel the deeper core muscles working, looking into the belly and relax. Nice. Let's stretch our arms and legs out nice and long and just have a break. Cool. Nice work, Holly.
Thanks, Helen.
Good. Beautiful.
Sort my tights out.
Okay. Can we all just roll over onto our tummies again? And then we're just going to be on our hands and knees now.
Sure.
Let's cat camel, because everyone loves a bit of spinal mobility. Good. So we're going to start by rounding. As you breathe in, then exhale, take the chest down and extend through the back. Perfect. So I guess this is the cat. No, it's the camel, and then coming down into the cat. Beautiful. I said this last time as well.
Yeah, I should have asked you that.
Too complicated, yeah. How to get hired at square one. Know what part is the camel and the cat in your exercise. Beautiful, guys. So just keeping shoulders relaxing, moving through this here. Beautiful. Good. Can we do one more, Holly?
Sure.
Fabulous. And then we're going to drop down onto the elbows, but keeping on the knees. Thank you. So, Holly, just for space reasons, because you have long legs, can we wiggle forward just a little bit? You're still in short, which is fine. Beautiful. Okay, so guys, just make sure you got some room behind you. We're going to take our right leg and we're going to extend it out behind us. So if we pause here, lift it up into the air, good. We should have our ear, shoulder, hip, knee and ankle all in one long line like this. You're going to bend the knee, bring the heel in towards the bottom and then straighten the leg out again. Perfect. And we repeat. Heel towards bottom and then straightening it out nice and long. You'll have the tendency to want to drop the knee as you're getting tired, so try to keep that height. Good. Just following through like Holly is here. Good. We'll do 4 more. Thank you. Shoulders are down and we're pressing away from the bed, so we're keeping good head, neck and shoulder organization. This is also very important for your upper body endurance, even though your leg is working. Good. And then place the leg back down onto the earth underneath you. Good. You right, Holly?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Over towards the left. All right.
Getting hot.
I know. Bending the knee and straightening out nice and long.
Middle of winter?
Good.
Really?
I know. Holly got us puffer vests a couple of days ago, and it's the hottest week we've had so far. I was going to wear it. It was too hot. Good. 3 more for everyone at home. Good. Bending the heel in and straightening it like you're drawing a nice long arc. Yes, I was going to comment on your chin position, Holly. Going to keep it tucked in so you don't have a headache. Place it back down to the earth, guys, after this one. And back into a child's pose. Thank you. Give your head and neck and shoulders a break. Beautiful. Good. All right. So we're going to do a similar version. So we're going to be back down on the forearms.
Yes.
Not for too long, I promise.
Okay. It's good.
Chins are tucked in, shoulders are down, guys. Floating the right leg out behind you again. Make sure you have space. Lift it up into the air and then tap the toe back down onto the ground and lifting it up into the air. Good. So a straight leg kick. Perfect. For this one, it's actually really important that our lower back isn't arching and doing the work, so it should all be coming from the glute as you're coming up. So if you don't get much range, that's fine, as long as you're working into the right areas here. Fabulous. 4 more for good luck, because we all like a bit of good luck. Yes. 2 more. Chins in, guys. Stay strong through the shoulders. And then you'll place the leg back down onto the ground. If you want, you can child pose again if you want to give your body a break, because it can be quite a demanding position to be in, particularly if you're not used to working in this position. Beautiful. When we're ready, we'll go onto the left side. Straighten the leg out long up towards the air and toe tapping towards the ground. Good. Holly could keep her chin in just a smidge more. If you look in between your hands, perfect. Good. Beautiful. 3 more, please. I'm sure you're all doing a fabulous job. I do have eyes in the back of my head when I'm teaching, but not enough eyes to watch you all at home, unfortunately. Good. 1 more. Fabulous. And finishing down onto the heels. Have a break. So that is for your glutes, guys. And good tummy control through the middle. Good. Let's get you lying on your side now. Thank you. Let's do a good old-fashioned book opening. Find your pillow again, guys, at home, or support your head. So again, we can do arms out long. Knees are bent up nice and high. Or you can go both hands behind the head. Good. For space reasons. Or yes, across the chest. Yes. I probably prefer that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stops the shoulder from.
Yeah. Doing funky things.
Yeah.
The professional way of saying that. Good.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So exhale, good. Wrapping around, guys. Try and get as much range as possible. Follow it with your gaze and inhale back to the beginning as well. So I'm just blocking Holly's hips here. Tuck together as well when you're doing this at home. Beautiful. Let's just do 2 more. Good. I put you all through a bit of head, neck and shoulder tolerance today, so this can be quite nice after that. Good. And then we'll go back to the other side. So let's roll over. Making sure you're comfy on your other side. Let's have the knees up nice and high. Good. Arms are out nice and long, and then exhaling around. Good. Again, following it with your gaze, guys, otherwise it gets a bit awkward on the base of your neck. Beautiful. Good. Good. Can we please do 4 more at home? Thank you, guys. Just take your time with this one. Don't rush through this. Because that extra little bit of thoracic mobility we can gain will help us, particularly if you do lots of work at a desk. Good. And then just taking your time, guys, we're going to roll over onto your back, just where you are. Again, keeping your head on the pillow if you have one. We'll find that's comfortable. Let's just keep our knees bent up, hands down by your side. And we're just going to go into a leg float. So we're going to, yes, breathe in, float one leg to tabletop, and then exhale, place it back down onto the earth. And then we alternate sides. So just a little bit of light core work after what we did before. Because it was Funky Friday, we jumped straight into your chest lifts and hundreds. But this is also quite a nice way to cool down after that as well. Good. So I want you to think of gently drawing belly button down towards the spine as you're lifting the leg. And then placing it back down to the ground. keep going with this here, guys. If you want a little bit of extra zing, you can always have arms up towards the ceiling. Oh, didn't think you'd be up for it, Holly.
Thanks for your compliment.
Oh, okay. I know you don't like a lot of head, neck and shoulder stuff. I thought you would be getting over it.
I need it though. I need it.
Good. All right, so now guys, it's getting a little bit confusing. We're going to go right leg up and left leg up and right leg down and left leg down. So we're just marching through the air. So just a slightly higher demand on the core now. One leg up and then one leg down at a time. Perfect. Keep going through here, guys. Good, so you're just going to have to work a little bit harder now to keep that little blueberry underneath the lower back, so make sure that you're not creating a lot of space. And again, like Holly, you can keep your arms up in the air, or you can have them down by your side, whatever is easiest. Cool, let's do 2 more. Good. Beautiful. Good. And again, stay at that level if you wish, otherwise hands will be by your side. We'll have both legs up and towards the air, and we'll exhale one leg out nice and long, so you can go, ooh, straight leg. There we go, beautiful. And then coming back in again. And alternating sides again, thank you. So Holly has quite fabulous range. The range is limited by how well you can control your core. So if you're arching, just stop up a little bit higher as well. Into the full extension, reaching your leg out as long as you can. Perfect. Good. Beautiful. Good. Over towards the left again. And then I'd like one more either side. Thank you, guys. Again, arms up towards the ceiling if you're feeling fabulous. Good. And the progression to this again is taking the opposite hand back as you press down. Good. Let's do one either side like this. Yeah, good. Good. And then we'll float the legs down. Beautiful. Can we take the right leg now, thank you guys, and we're going to hook it over into our figure 4 glute stretch. Good, and then giving it a hug in towards you. Alternatively, because I just hate stretching my glutes like this, you can also just hold the right leg into the same position. It's just me being a little lazy, to be honest. I like to do it on the reformer.
That's lazier.
Really?
I like that.
Okay.
Because you can just hang.
I usually just do it on the reformer. The luxury. Good. Yeah, the luxury. Over to the other side, thank you guys, and just giving it a nice squeeze, aiming to stretch through the glute of the leg that you're bending into your figure 4 stretch. Fabulous. Beautiful. Good. And then we're going to bring our legs back down into that bent position. Can we take a hold behind of your right knee, back of the thigh, and then we'll straighten the leg up nice and long, and then bending it back down again. Good. Perfect. We're going to do 5 here. Thank you, guys. So just a hamstring floss, gentle dynamic hamstring stretch. And we're going to do this either side before we go into the next exercise. Good. One more. Thank you, Holly, and everyone at home. And then we'll place that leg back down onto the earth, and then we'll pick up the other one. Thank you. Beautiful. How adventurous are you feeling, Holly?
Yeah, I'm adventurous.
Okay.
It's a loaded question, Kaitlyn.
We might just touch on a little bit of obliques, possibly.
Great. Yeah.
Good. Good. One more of the hamstring. Thank you, guys. Good. And we'll roll onto the side, whichever side you like. And let's just have our knees bent. Good. And we're going to have them in line with the body. And then we're going to come up onto our bottom elbow. It is a gentle one, but again, if it's not appropriate for you, we can stick with doing the hamstring floss and then a little bit more of your core work. So all I want you to do here, guys, is you're going to float the hips up off the ground.
Both?
Yeah, so just coming up to I asked how adventurous you were. No, just the hips.
Oh, the hips.
Yeah, we're just going to lift the hips.
No,
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, and then back down again.
Oh.
Good. Yeah, so just hands on hips. Easy peasy. Side plank.
Okay, yeah.
Oblique lift, side plank, side lift, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Good. We're only going to do 8 here, guys. So just gently exhaling, coming up into a straight line, and inhaling all the way back down again.
This is also my bad side. We find one side much easier than the other.
Perfect. If we could do 4 more here, thank you guys, then we'll go to the other side. Got to finish off with a bang. Always. Good. Fabulous. And if everyone could just wiggle around, rolling over to the other side. Holly's going to flip around again. Good. So if you're looking down at your body, guys, you should, again, be in one straight line. So our hips are not bent at the front. You'll be a little bit bent, but when you're coming up into your plank, you should be straight. Perfect. Exhaling up and inhaling down. Good. So Holly's onto her third. You just want to make sure that you're really pressing out of that bottom elbow. No, you weren't. You're on to 3. Okay. Guys, I wasn't employed to count.
We don't mind.
Good. When you've reached 8, please, at home, can you then finish? And then we're going to roll onto our tummies into a child's pose again. Thank you. Good. All right. Finishing there. Thank you.
As long as you're not doing the pay, it's all right, Kaitlyn. It doesn't matter if you cut down.
Guys, can we then just reach our fingers all the way, just call them all the way over to the left. Thank you. Yeah, good. And hopefully we can get a little bit more of a stretch through your lats on that right side. Couple deep breaths into the base of the ribs, guys. So just let any tension go out of the neck. And then we wiggle our hands over towards the other side. Yeah, good. Beautiful. One more either side, guys. Just call hands over. Good. And then over to the right side to finish. Well, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed it at home, guys. A little bit different to last week, just a tiny bit harder, but with those slightly easier modifications along the way. So hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully Holly liked it too, so we're back
really
next
quick,
week.
And time flies when you're having fun,
Yes.
so almost felt like it was too quick.
Oh, maybe.
Could have done longer.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kaitlyn.
That's okay.
So we'll be back next Friday.
Yes.
Maybe us, maybe not.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Watch the space.
Next Friday at 12, and we'll continue that whilst we're in this extended lockdown, just to give you guys another option and have it in your diaries. Makes you accountable. If you do it live, it's the best way to do it.
Yep.
So we'll see you next week, or we'll see you in the clinic, or on our Zoom screens, however you choose to continue.
Looking forward to